A $90 million lawsuit has been filed against 6 Bellevue Hospital doctors. On October 21, 2021, an African-American man by the name of Richard Thomas filed a civil lawsuit against 6 Bellevue Hospital doctors, who he claims are responsible for race discrimination against him and his mother, Vesta Thomas, who the doctors claim fell off of a radiology table on September 10, 2021. Vesta Thomas sustained pain and suffering, multiple head and facial damage. She ended up in an altered mental state and was incapacitated and died 4 days later on September 14, 2021. The complaint was filed in the Supreme Court of the State of New York in New York County. Thomas filed the lawsuit against Dr. Olivia Lara, Dr. Irina Tunage, Dr. Leslie Boyd, Dr. Hillel Brick, Dr. Elizabeth Turbridge, and Dr. Michelle Lightfoot. Thomas amended the complaint at a later date, and he's suing for the following claims: medical malpractice, homicide, negligence, negligent homicide, wrongful death, mental disability discrimination, race or skin color discrimination, dental injuries, facial injuries, lacerations, wounds, swelling, altered mental state, memory loss, trauma, adding more suffering to a cancer patient, pain and suffering of Vesta Thomas, emotional distress of Vesta Thomas, emotional distress of Richard Thomas, kidnapping, false imprisonment or unlawful imprisonment, compensatory damages, punitive damages, injunctive relief. Thomas sued the doctors pursuant to the New York City Human Rights Law, NYC Administrative Code, Section 8-107, New York State Human Rights Law, NYS Executive Law, Section 291-2, Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, 18 U.S. Code, Section 1961-1968. Thomas is also suing for the following injunctive relief. Injunctive relief number 1, preventing and prohibiting the defendants from engaging in present and future unlawful and discriminatory practices. Injunctive relief number 2, removing the medical license and other state or city licenses of all doctors and staff in radiology and gynecology who took part in these unlawful acts and discrimination and aided and abetted these unlawful acts of discrimination. Injunctive relief number 3, improving the radiology table to prevent falls or improving training of staff in radiology. Injunctive relief number 4, seeking to place cameras in all rooms to prevent malicious or reckless acts by staff members. Compensatory damages for all expenses and money to compensate the plaintiffs. Punitive damages for the malicious disregard of the decedent's, Vesta Thomas, rights and life, and for the defendant's failure to provide protection from injuries, discrimination, and unlawful acts, and for all the malicious disregard of Richard Thomas's rights, and the defendant's failure to provide protection from discrimination and all unlawful acts. And the plaintiff asks the court to award punitive damages in the amount of $91,020,210.